Alright y'all, so just a quick video here. I made a video the other day about my favorite Ratchet now, part 2, being this Gen 2 icon. Look like I need to wipe it off a little bit. But anyway, and I was saying I used that and used this long reach 3/8 as my two primary ones. And the very next thing I worked on, first thing at next morning, the end of it snapped off here. So still a decent ratchet. I used it a lot before it did break, and it was some hold down bolts on the caliber on a Chevrolet truck, and I probably should have just used the bigger, beefier one anyway, but I just wanted to see, you know, what these things are basically capable of. And like I said, no cheater bar, any extra leverage ever, just what you can get out of your arm. And it did end up failing on me, and I'm pretty sure they have warranty. I don't remember exactly how it works, whether you take a picture and send it to them or send it back to them, or you know, whatever. I'll probably check on that, but I think you can buy the parts kit to fix it for $20-25, something like that. I don't know, so I don't know which way I'll go, whether I'll get it warrantied out or just fix it. But I'll probably go ahead and take this set to the house. I don't have a, you know, decent long reach 1/2-inch drive or quarter drive at the house. So I'll probably get it fixed, take it home, and clears up a little bit of space getting that tray out of here. I did like the tray, it was pretty cool. But since I went ahead and spent the money and got the big icon, I like, I'm good, baby. I like having most of my stuff being, you know, a certain brand. I like the brand loyalty when I can. There is a lot of different brands of stuff throughout the toolbox, and everybody's toolbox really. But, you know, I would have bought more Snap-on stuff if our Snap-on guy hadn't quit, even though they are overpriced for what you get. You know, the convenience of coming to the shop, getting them fixed, and you know, being able to make payments on them and stuff was nice. But, you know, since the Snap-on routes kind of dried up for me, I'm really liking the icon. So I got then the Gen 2s. The Gen 1s were nice, but they didn't make any long reach. It was only about as long as this old Snap-on, and it doesn't give you much leverage. So since we got that, and of course I've got the 3/8 up here, I went ahead, you know, a while back and got the quarter version. So I've got, you know, basically a set out of those. They make some other ratchets, but they were just, you know, fixed handles. I don't think I even have a, yep, that's a fixed handle. But I like the locking flex head a lot better than this old school free flex stuff. I like that switch better than the push button of the Capris. So the Capris are really nice, not saying anything bad about them. They are something that I'm sure a lot of people love. And like I said, it's pretty good budget wise, because I got this whole set for like $180. And
that brush has chemical on it.
This one here I think was $130, you know, just for the one ratchet. So you got 130. I think these are like 80 or 90, and I don't remember. This was probably 60. So you can end up with, you know, more money scattered around that way. But this one here, the Snap-on, the long reach Snap-on, which is about the same as the Capri. Maybe the Capri is a touch longer, yeah, basically in the handle. But this was $230. So there you go. The Capri has failed on me, but it held up pretty good, you know, all things considering. All right, appreciate you watching.